Have you ever woken up and felt like the world had quietly moved on without you? That strange stillness in the morning, the ache in your joints, the sense that your best days might be behind you? I know that feeling. When I turned 70, mornings felt heavier, physically, emotionally, spiritually. I'd sit on the edge of my bed, staring at the floor, wondering what the day would bring, and sometimes if it was even worth the effort. But something shifted one morning. I looked at myself in the mirror and almost instinctively said out loud, I am still here. I still matter. Today is mine to live. It was just a sentence, simple, maybe even silly, but it stirred something deep inside me. That one sentence became my morning ritual. I started saying it every day, and slowly I noticed changes, not just in my mood, but in how I carried myself, how I spoke to others, and how I felt about life. It was as if I had reintroduced myself to the world and to myself. You see, affirmations aren't just words, they're seeds we plant in our minds. And like any seed, with care and consistency, they grow. Research shows that affirmations can activate the brain's reward centers, leading to increased feelings of self-worth and motivation. They help rewire our thoughts, replacing doubt with hope, fear with courage. In this video, I want to share with you the journey I embarked on after that morning. We'll explore the power of daily affirmations and how they can transform your outlook, boost your confidence, and bring joy back into your life. If you're feeling stuck, lonely, or just in need of a little inspiration, stay with me. Let's walk this path together. Now, before we dive deeper, I want to encourage you to commit to this journey. If you truly believe that God gives us the strength to care for the body He blessed us with, and you believe in the power of helping others, then go ahead, hit that subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up. When you do, you're not just supporting this channel, you're spreading hope and health to countless others who might be feeling weak, lonely, or unsure where to start. Your simple click could be the reason someone else finds the strength to take control of their health today. Now, isn't that a beautiful way to make a difference? And don't just watch a piece of this video and leave, my friend. Every single habit I'm sharing today is like a stepping stone, and the real magic only happens when you stay for the whole journey. So settle in, stay with me right to the end, and let's walk this path to a stronger, longer life. Together. Let's begin with the first habit, embracing the morning with intention. Every day, as soon as I wake up, I sit on the edge of my bed, place my feet firmly on the ground, and say, today is a gift, and I am grateful to be alive. This simple act sets the tone for the day. It reminds me that each day is an opportunity, a chance to experience something new, to connect, to learn, and to grow. It's not about ignoring the challenges or pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing to focus on the possibilities rather than the limitations. The second habit I adopted was acknowledging my worth. I began telling myself, I am valuable, and my experiences matter. For years, I felt like my contributions were behind me, that my value diminished with age. But that's not true. Our stories, our wisdom, our presence, they hold immense value. By affirming this daily, I started to see myself differently. I engaged more in conversations, shared my stories, and found that others appreciated and learned from them. Now that we've laid the foundation with our morning affirmations, let's delve deeper into practices that can further enrich our lives. One of the most transformative habits I've embraced is expressing gratitude daily. Each morning, I take a moment to reflect on something I'm thankful for, be it the warmth of the sun, a kind word from a friend, or simply the ability to take a deep breath. This simple act shifts my focus from what's lacking to the abundance that surrounds me. Gratitude has a profound impact on our well-being. It fosters a positive mindset, reduces stress, and enhances our overall happiness. By acknowledging the good in our lives, we open ourselves up to even more positivity. Another practice that has brought immense joy is engaging in activities that spark creativity and passion. Whether it's painting, gardening, writing, or dancing, immersing ourselves in creative pursuits keeps our minds sharp and our spirits high. These activities provide a sense of purpose and accomplishment, reminding us that age is no barrier to learning and growth. Connecting with others is equally vital. I make it a point to reach out to friends and family regularly, even if it's just a quick phone call or a shared cup of tea. These interactions nurture our sense of belonging and combat feelings of isolation. Remember, It's never too late to forge new friendships or rekindle old ones. Physical activity, tailored to our abilities, also plays a crucial role in our emotional well-being. Simple exercises like walking, stretching, or gentle yoga can boost our mood and energy levels. They help us stay active and engaged with the world around us. Lastly, embracing a mindset of lifelong learning keeps our minds agile and curious. Whether it's picking up a new hobby, reading about a topic of interest, or attending a workshop, continuous learning enriches our lives and keeps us connected to the ever-evolving world. Incorporating these practices into our daily routine can significantly enhance our emotional well-being. They remind us that every day is an opportunity to grow, connect, and find joy. Now, let's continue our journey and explore additional habits that can further uplift our spirits and bring fulfillment to our lives. And as those small shifts began to take root, something even deeper started to change inside me. I stopped waking up dreading the aches, the silence, or the feeling of being invisible. Instead, I started waking up with purpose. Not because everything was perfect, but because I was finally choosing to speak life into my day before the world had a chance to speak anything else over it. One more powerful practice I added was forgiveness. Not just forgiving others, though that's important too, but learning to forgive myself. For the mistakes I made as a parent, for the things I didn't accomplish, for the regrets that used to weigh so heavily on my heart. I started saying, I release what I cannot change, and I honor who I've become. And my goodness, what a difference that made. The peace that comes from letting go is like a warm light that softens even the hardest of memories. I also began spending 5 minutes each morning simply breathing. No distractions, just quiet, stillness, and deep, intentional breaths. Inhaling peace, exhaling tension. At first, it felt odd, like I wasn't doing anything productive, but I soon realized this stillness was the most productive thing I could give my mind and body. In those moments, I heard God more clearly. I heard my own thoughts settle, and I found the space to feel joy again. And you know what else happened? I started smiling more. Not because life became easier, but because I stopped waiting for something outside of me to give me a reason to smile. I started saying, joy lives in me, not just around me. That simple shift changed how I saw everything. My mornings, my meals, my neighbors, even my wrinkles. They weren't just signs of age anymore. They became symbols of strength, stories written into my skin that I was finally proud of. Now, before I get out of bed each day, I say a few words that have become like a prayer and a promise all at once. I say, today, I choose peace. Today, I choose joy. Today, I choose to love this body, this day, and this life, just as it is. And it's not about pretending everything's okay. It's about reclaiming your power, your voice, your right to feel good, even at 70 or 80 or 90. If you've made it to this point in the video, thank you, truly. It means you care about your life, your peace, and your potential. You're not here to just get by. You're here to thrive. And I see that in you. So if something I said today touched your heart, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. What do you say to yourself each morning? Or what will you start saying from now on? And if you haven't already, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. We're building a beautiful community here, a place for hope, healing, and strength at every age. And I'd be honored to have you walk this journey with us. Remember, my friend, it's never too late to rewrite the story tell yourself each morning. It's never too late to feel alive again. Here's to waking up with purpose, to speaking light into your day, and to living your best life. One breath, one word, one morning at a time. You're not alone, you're not forgotten, and you are most definitely not done yet. Let's keep going, together.